Hello, and welcome to this AI Deep Dive. Today, we're going to answer one of the biggest questions of our time. What exactly is artificial intelligence? How does it work? And what does it mean for you and your career? We will cover 6 generations of AI and the tools reshaping every industry. Which jobs are disappearing and which are thriving? The road to AGI explained. Most importantly, what you can do right now to get ahead. Buckle up, this is going to be brilliant. So, what actually is artificial intelligence? At its core, AI is the ability to teach machines to learn and solve problems without writing instructions for every possible situation. Think of it like training a child, not building a calculator. AI rests on 3 pillars. First, data, what it learns from. Second, algorithms, the maths that find patterns in that data. And third, compute, the enormous GPU clusters crunching billions of numbers every second. Now, there's an important distinction. Narrow AI, everything we have today, is brilliant at one specific task. Translation, image recognition, chess. But it can't do much beyond that. So, what actually is artificial intelligence? And the path from here to there runs through machine learning, deep learning, neural networks, transformers, and large language models. Each one a subset of the last, each one more powerful than anything before it. Now, let's go under the bonnet. How does a neural network actually learn? Information flows through layers of artificial neurons, from input, through hidden layers all the way to an output. You feed it an image, and it tells you whether it's a cat or a dog. Every connection between neurons has a weight, a number that determines how strongly one neuron influences the next. During training, when the model gets something wrong, the error is sent backwards through the network in a process called backpropagation. Each weight is nudged ever so slightly toward a better answer. The algorithm that does this nudging is called gradient descent. Think of it like rolling a ball downhill to find the lowest point. That lowest point is the optimal weight configuration. Do this billions of times with billions of examples, and something remarkable happens. The model learns. It learns to recognize faces, translate languages, write poetry, and diagnose disease, without a single human writing a single rule. AI hasn't appeared overnight. It's evolved through 6 distinct generations. Generation 1, the 1950s through 80s, rule-based AI. Hand-coded if-then logic. No learning whatsoever. Think of early chess programs or Eliza, the first chatbot that fooled people into thinking they were talking to a therapist. Generation 2, the 80s through 2010s, machine learning. Instead of hard-coded rules, machines learn patterns from data, spam filters, credit scoring, Netflix recommendations. Generation 3, 2012, deep learning. Multi-layer neural networks trained on GPUs. The ImageNet competition was won with superhuman accuracy, and the world sat up and paid attention. Generation 4, 2017 onwards, the Transformer era. One paper, attention is all you need, changed everything. GPT-3 wrote like a human. ChatGPT reached 100 million users in 60 days, the fastest product adoption in history. Generation 5. Right now, multimodal AI agents, systems that see, hear, read, and act autonomously, without human guidance. And Generation 6, on the horizon, artificial general intelligence, a system that outperforms humans at every cognitive task. Most leading researchers believe this could arrive between 2027 and 2045, the most consequential development in human history. Let's talk about the tools reshaping every industry. Right now, ChatGPT and Claude. Large language models that handle conversation, reasoning, coding, and writing at a remarkable level. Over 200 million users and counting. Gemini from Google, baked directly into Search, Gmail, and Docs, with native video and audio understanding. Midjourney and DAL, generating photorealistic images from a simple text description, completely transforming design and advertising. GitHub Copilot, an AI pair programmer that sits inside your code editor, auto-completing functions and writing tests, used by nearly 2 million developers. Suno creates a full song, lyrics, melody, production from a single sentence. 11 Labs clones any voice with just seconds of audio. Sora from OpenAI generates cinematic 60-second video from text, already being used in major film productions. And AI agents, autonomous systems that plan and execute multi-step tasks, browsing the web, writing files, running code, entirely without human supervision. Every creative and professional field has tools available right now. That would have seemed like science fiction just 5 years ago. Here's what's truly fascinating. How does a large language model actually think? Step 1. Tokenization. Your text is broken into tokens, small chunks of roughly 4 characters each. Artificial intelligence becomes art, official, intel, ligens. GPT-4 understands over 100,000 tokens. Step 2. Embedding. Each token is converted into a vector, a list of thousands of numbers encoding its meaning. Remarkably, similar words cluster together in this high-dimensional space. Step 3. Attention. The model decides which words to pay attention to. In the sentence, "The bank by the river was steep." Attention knows bank relates to river, not to money. Step 4. 96+ transformer layers. Each layer refines understanding. Early layers handle basic grammar. Deep layers handle reasoning, context, and intent. Step 5. Probability output. The model assigns scores to every possible next word. The sky is blank, blue, 42% clear, 18%, dark, 12%. It picks the highest, then repeats one token at a time. Step 6. RLHF fine-tuning. Human trainers rate outputs. A reward model learns what helpful looks like. The AI is then tuned to maximize that reward. That's how billions of calculations produce remarkably human-sounding conversation. Now, for the question everyone's asking. What happens to jobs? The honest answer is nuanced. High-risk roles, up to 85% automatable, include data entry clerks, call center agents, paralegals, bookkeepers, and graphic designers. These involve pattern matching, document processing, and repetitive decision-making, all things AI handles brilliantly. But lower-risk roles include surgeons, therapists, electricians, teachers, and creative directors. These require physical dexterity, genuine human empathy, ethical judgment, things AI genuinely cannot replicate. Here's something important, though. AI is creating entirely new jobs that didn't exist 5 years ago. Prompt engineers, AI trainers, ethics officers, human-AI collaboration designers. These roles are in enormous demand and growing fast. A McKinsey report estimates that while AI will displace millions of jobs, it will create even more in roles we haven't yet invented. But here is the most important insight from this entire video. AI won't replace you, but someone using AI will replace you if you don't adapt. The scale of disruption across industries is quite staggering. Healthcare faces 88% transformation. AI is diagnosing cancer earlier than doctors and discovering new drugs in weeks rather than the decade it used to take. AlphaFold solved the 50-year-old protein folding problem in a matter of months. Media and entertainment face 83% transformation. AI written scripts, AI music composition, AI video effects are already appearing in major Hollywood productions. Runway's Gen 3 model was used in several blockbusters last year. Legal faces 82% transformation. Contract review that used to take a lawyer 3 days now takes an AI 3 minutes. Entire document discovery processes are automated overnight. Finance faces 79% transformation. Algorithmic trading, real-time fraud detection, and AI financial advisors are making wealth management accessible to everyone, not just the wealthy. transportation faces 77% transformation. Autonomous vehicles, drone delivery networks, and AI traffic management are changing how goods and people move. Manufacturing, education, and retail are all facing fundamental reinvention. In every single case, the pattern is identical. AI handles the repetitive, data-intensive work while humans step up to strategy, creativity, and ethical leadership. So, what lies ahead? OpenAI defines 5 stages of AI development. Stage 1. Chatbots, systems with language fluency. This stage is already achieved. Stage 2. Reasoners, AI that thinks like a PhD expert. This stage is currently in progress. Stage 3. Agents, autonomous AI that works for days without human help. This stage is emerging right now. Stage 4. Innovators, AI that generates genuine scientific discoveries. This stage is the near future. Stage 5. Organizations, AI that runs entire companies autonomously. This is the distant horizon of AGI and beyond. Superintelligence, AI smarter than all of humanity combined, could compress 100 years of scientific progress into a single year. We could potentially cure every disease, reverse climate change, and end global poverty within a generation. But there is a catch: the alignment problem. Ensuring that superintelligent AI has goals aligned with human values is considered the most important and most difficult unsolved problem in computer science. Getting it right would be the greatest achievement in history. Getting it wrong, well, that's a conversation for another video. Right, let's talk about what you can actually do. Strategy 1. Master prompt engineering. Communicating with AI effectively is the new literacy. Those who master it amplify their output tenfold across writing, coding, research, and design. This is your most immediate priority. Strategy 2. Develop AI-proof skills. Critical thinking, empathy, ethical judgment, creative vision, and physical dexterity are deeply human. AI cannot replicate these fully, so pair these strengths with AI tools and you become irreplaceable. Strategy 3. Understand AI fundamentals. You don't need to be an engineer, but understanding how language models, agents, and diffusion models work helps. This knowledge helps you use tools smartly, manage them effectively, and lead with confidence in any industry. Strategy 4. Redesign your workflows. Don't compete with AI, orchestrate it. Identify the 20% of your work AI can automate and double down on human judgment, relationships, and creativity. The AI age rewards people who adapt boldly and sidelines those who wait. The greatest risk isn't AI replacing you, it's someone using AI to replace you. Here are the numbers that define our era. The AI market will reach $1.8 trillion by 2030. Over 300 million jobs will be affected globally. The largest AI models have more than 1 trillion parameters. 97% of Fortune 500 companies are already deploying AI. AGI could potentially arrive as early as 2027. Skilled AI users can see productivity gains of 10 times or more. We are living through the most consequential technological transition in human history. The question is not whether AI will transform your world, it already is. The question is, will you shape it or be shaped by it? If this video helped you, please give it a like as it genuinely helps the channel reach more people. Subscribe for more AI deep dives and upcoming videos on prompt engineering, building with AI, and the ethics of AGI. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.